most accurate local forecast starts now with meteorologist Brett Thackeron.
All right, good morning, everybody. Let's break it down for you. We still have this upper level low. We talked about it last week. It is here and certainly gave us a wet weekend, or at least periods of unsettled weather, and that's what we can expect today and tomorrow. It is wet in Wormleysburg. Looking at the city this morning, this is one of the locations here in the capital city that actually saw a little bit of a training cell that produced some heavy rain. Very few of us actually did see some rain overnight, but for those that did, it was briefly heavy. That cell moving to the north and west and sort of diminishing a bit. But it's cloudy, and we do expect occasional showers, occasional thunderstorms over the next 2 days. And even though it's not going to be raining constantly, they could put down a quick half-inch of rain, and that's what we saw this morning. Wormleysburg, 62, getting 4,300 of an inch, almost 3/10 of an inch at Wildwood Park and Harrisburg, and then far less for the Country Club of York and Marysville on the mountain this morning, getting only 300 of an inch. You'll notice the temperatures, though, are very mild, and they are across the region. 64 in Harrisburg, Chambersburg in the low 60s, 63 in Lancaster. So it's a mild start, a little bit of an east wind, too. Going to cap the temperatures around 70 degrees this afternoon. It will be breezy at times slightly. Yesterday got to 73. I expect similar numbers right around the normal for this time of year in the low 70s the next few days. We picked up 1/10 of an inch of rain, almost 2/10 yesterday, I should say. But notice, so this was not a drought buster. This was a drought reliever because our deficit's still sitting at almost 5 inches. When we look at the rain for the month, we're doing okay. We do have over an inch of rain officially, some of us getting a little bit more than that, and that is above average. But when you compare it to where we should be for the year, we are still lagging behind. We don't even have 10 inches of rain for the year yet, so we could use a little more, and I think we'll get some. Notice the low ceilings here in Hershey. It just looks ominous out there, but clouds are going to be around for us today as temperatures climb near 70 late this afternoon. Occasional downpours and storms are going to be around because of this upper level low. Now, it's not going to be raining all day, every day. We talked about that last week, that this was not going to be a deluge of rain constantly for 3 days, but the opportunity for showers and perhaps some thunder mixing in going to be around as this low is a very slow mover. Today, the best chance is likely west of the Susquehanna River. Notice these form in lines, and they're going to continue to bring us the occasional heavy downpour, embedded thunderstorms, just like we saw Saturday and again on Sunday. But you'll notice areas east of the river may not get hit much. Now, tomorrow the moisture does shift more to the east, and we can see that scattered in nature before the whole thing starts to lift out of here Tuesday night. And as it does, more showers are likely into very early, this time Wednesday morning, before we see some clearing. And I think Wednesday brings us a pretty nice afternoon, a mix of clouds and sunshine, a little bit breezy at times, but temperatures again in the low 70s. So how much rain can we expect through this period with the low? Well, again, I think areas west of the river are the ones favored to get over an inch of rain. The rest of us may see another 1/4 to a 1/2 inch of rain, and if you get lucky and get caught in one of these downpours, we could all see up to an inch of rain, but I don't think everybody will through Wednesday morning before this whole thing lifts out. Now, in terms of a breeze, winds today do pick up from the east-southeast at about 10 to 20 miles an hour, so that's going to be a noticeable breeze, and same deal tomorrow as the low begins to lift out. The winds shift a bit to the west, and we have another breezy afternoon on tap for Tuesday. Temperature-wise, we should be in the low 70s for much of the week. That does include today, despite the clouds and despite the scattered showers and thunderstorms. Temperatures should be pretty seasonable. We're going to be mild here, too, tonight with low 60s and then getting back up into the low 70s here tomorrow. So what does the rest of the week look like? Well, Wednesday's a transition day as this low finally starts to lift out. You can see here by the upper level flow, but then another trough sets up for the end of the week that could bring us some showers, especially Friday. And then the question is, do they linger into the weekend? Well, some models suggest they do. Other models lift it out. So I think second half of Thursday and Friday now trending wet, trying to lift it out by the weekend. Saturday will be a slow process to do so. And then by Sunday, things look better. So plan accordingly. Scattered showers and thunderstorms today, not raining all the time, 70 degrees, 62 tonight, more of the same. And then tomorrow you can expect more scattered showers and storms with highs in the low 70s. Wednesday's the dry day, and then more rain on tap to end the week as another low sets up for Friday. We're coming back with more Daybreak right after this.